Hello, it's Stephanie here. Today we're going to guide you through how to make a ship's biscuit, also known as hardtack. Here's the recipe that I've used today. The salt, even though it's a little bit lower than we think the sailors would actually have had, is still quite high for a child's recommended daily allowance, so please issue the warnings as appropriate. You'll see here that I'm using plain flour and just ordinary table salt. We see from records that sailors would definitely have enjoyed hardtack made out of a wholemeal or a whole grain flour. We see also that they sometimes used a pea flour, which was hated reportedly by the sailors because the biscuits went very, very hard and it was the worst type of flour to have used. Now I'm adding the water little by little. Please don't add it all at once. All you're trying to get to is a very stiff dough. So here we are. This is about the consistency of the dough that you're looking for, so it can tip out onto a work surface without spreading flour everywhere. Have you washed your hands? I hope so. It's time for us to do a little bit of kneading. I've floured my surface and the rolling pin just to make sure nothing sticks now, and I'm going to roll it out really gently. I'm trying to get quite a thickness of biscuit. This, after all, was one of the main food intakes that the men on board a ship would have had. You see it's quite thick, about 1.5 centimetres thick. If you want to, you could roll yours a little bit thinner and then you get more out of the recipe. I managed to get 4 biscuits the first time, and then I re-rolled the pieces left behind and got a further 2. So you'll see 6 on my baking sheet in due course. I picked a round shape for my biscuit because in Time and Tide Museum here in Great Yarmouth we have a wonderful real preserved ship's biscuit that comes from the year 1885, and nothing has happened to it. Really, there's no mould on it, it hasn't fallen apart, and it's got the fork marks just like we've done here. I know that in our research we found that some American ships had a square or a rectangular ship's biscuit as well, and sometimes they were very, very thin. So there were lots of different styles on different ships. Here we are, putting ours onto a baking sheet and then an adult to put them into the oven. And there you go, you've cooked a ship's biscuit or hardtack. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe you'll break it up into small pieces and you'll put it in your stew as you go for your 3 or 4 month voyage. And don't forget to tap it on the table so that any weevils will fall out of the biscuit and you don't have to eat them. And we'd love to see any examples that you have made in your class.